Guys, I don't know. A little pissed right now. Not really pissed, just kind of frustrated. I mean, the frustration, like, kind of starts, I mean, let's kind of say it. They'll just keep on free building for like an hour or two. It's just like, I don't know, people's heavy egos stirred me for some odd reason, and I really didn't do anything, right? I coach on, people's behalf. I give them advice, right? I try to, help them. I make videos for them, send it to them. Half the time they don't even watch it, right? You know, which is pretty shitty, right? Um, I'm in call with people for like hours, right? Trying to give them advice, trying to, be cool. Trying to give them motivation, trying to give people motivation, trying to, sometimes I troll, try to be funny. I'm not good at that, obviously, but it's just like every friend group I'm in, it's like, I'll say what it is, like I cannot just queue a tournament for fun half the time. Like, I just cannot. Like, even if it's like off region, right? No, I'm not even deserving of oh, I'm watching grand finals, or oh, I'm playing with my other friends. Like, nope, no. It's like, just completely ignore what I'm saying, right? And just be, just almost like have an ego about it, right? And then there's like really no reason to. It's like I'm just want to brain rot and key. It's a reload tournament. I don't really give a fuck. I mean, if we start doing good, then maybe we'll try to gain a skin, right? But like if the first few games go bad, then we'll just key. Like it just doesn't really matter. I just have nothing to do. I want to kind of watch. I want to watch. I don't like watching. I like watching the grands end games, but the mid games are just super boring, super predictable. Like I don't really like watching it live. It's not like NBA where it's like unexpected, like, oh my god, a team might go on a 10-0 run. It's like, it's pretty boring. Pretty expected for the most part, which teams are going to make endgame, right? So it's like, endgame, that's for the money counts. Maybe like 5th zone, that's when I start like watching, maybe 4th. First 3 zones are pretty boring. Unless if there's like an early game engagement or something, but that's just personally me. But like every friend group I've been in, it's like it's such a struggle to play an off. Like, I'm not gonna ask my friends who are better than me, or people who are better than me, right? So like, oh, you have to play this NA Central last chance tournament with me. You have to play a Div 3 Cup with me on NA. I'm not gonna be like that, right? Like, I've never been like that at all. Like, I just like, like let's just say it's like, oh, there's a stupid EU Cup, or oh, there's a stupid West Cup, for example, which I want to play right now. Then I'm like, okay, can we queue for that and just chill and have fun or whatever? And then during OG season, like in my previous friend group, right? I mean, I think I was in this friend group for a year. I was just kind of Soma to play. I repeatedly asked him just to play like EU tourneys or just like ask anybody, but he's like the first to say no every time. And just because, like, oh, I'm console, I'm 60 FPS, whatever, right? And I'm just like, we're not even playing on region. Like, it doesn't really matter. Like, who cares? If we dial spawn a few times, we just play the tourney, right? I just want to have a good time. No, we just play, like, a few NA, like, we play a few OG Zero Build Cups. And, I mean, obviously, I don't think it's, like, a joy to play with me when I, like, die sometimes, like, in a stupid way. Or, like, I get awareness checked, right? Not the best fighter, but I mean, he wanted to queue again after I think we got like 45 points in our first Zero Build Cup, and it was like 60 points to claw. I think we just died off spawn too many times, but then the next cup we got like 60 or like 2 off claw, but we played like a few of them. I mean, like it wasn't a big deal at all. I mean, like after he actually queued with me, I mean, obviously like that's Zero Build, right? But like playing like a little tournament with Madden, it's like not a big deal. It's like you're not gonna lose sleep over it. It's like. But the fact that people to this day don't even respond, they, don't acknowledge that I'm VODing I'm making videos sometimes for them. I'm in call with them. Like, maybe I don't have all the answers, but I'm like trying sometimes. But so it just gets annoying. It's like every friend group I'm in, it's like, oh, Mad wants to play a West Cup. Mad wants to play a U Cup, OC Cup. Oh no, no, no. Even if we're on and we're doing nothing, no, 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 no. I can't do that. No, I can't be bothered. I can't even be bothered to respond. It's like, so that's like, it's just every friend group I'm gonna do that. Everyone, no response, no response. And it just gets like, it just gets frustrating. I'm like, bro, like, no. And then the thing is, as well, a lot of times I'm just like bored. I get on this game to play creative. There's nothing really to do, right? I mean, like, being in the mechanics training all day, that's not really gonna actually help you all that much. I mean, like, yeah, being in it for like 2 hours, 2 hours, that's good, but like 3, 4 hours, like, what's really the difference? You're just doing, you know, you're repeating the same builds or whatever. It's like, you're just repeating stuff. So, like, sometimes I ask to play twos. Half the time, no one responds. I ask to play ranked. Nobody responds. Reload. No one responds. Creatives. People respond for that because they can shit on me, but like if they want a PG. But like, half the time I'm just bored. I just want to play something. It's like I don't even care what we play. It's like, but it's such a pain to get people to play, and I'm just like, I don't know if they have like a, you know, oh man, 60 FPS, I can't play with them or something, but it's just like, and I feel like I give people in the Court good advice, but they never follow it. Like I don't know. Like like I don't know. Like I tell people stuff, but it's not what they want to hear. It's like the problem is with the people that I coach. I mean, they always want the how. How do I do this? How do I do this? Just fucking do it. It's like, or like, how do I learn something? How do I learn something? How do I learn to do this? How do I learn to do that? Like, let's just say it's like, how do I learn to become a better IGL or whatever? It's like, okay, let me throw away my gum. You're learning to drive a car, right? And you have no idea what you're really doing, okay? Because it's a safety issue. You want your parent teaching you, okay? You want your parent teaching you. So you could have a coach, right? You could, like, you could watch the coach's VODs. You could have a coach with you that's more experienced, maybe a friend. They could help you. That's like one thing you could do. Then you have like you pay an instructor, or if it was like let's just say if it was like a driving game, or like, I don't know, if you want to if you want to kill people, I don't know, on the road while you're first learning to drive, or you're in an empty parking lot. You just learn yourself. You learn from your experiences, and you just fix your mistakes, and you're mentally active while you're, doing stuff, right? And you're not just brain rotting. And your mindset is, how do I get better? So it's like, I don't get how difficult. Like, why is it always a how? It should be like, that's like the worst question. Like, that's, how do I do this? Like, no, it's not. That's not what we're after here. It's like, either what do I have to do, or, I'm like, how do I get more motivated or whatever, or what do I need to focus on? It should be a what, not a how. It's how you're just like, I feel like people are just looking for excuses, like, or how or why. It's like, why am I doing this? It's like, oh god, just like, Jesus Christ, I don't know your psyche, man. You just gotta figure that one out. It's like, because none of this is easy, right? Like, none of it's easy. You think, I was just shit IGL until chapter 3. It was not easy to watch, streams and ask questions. It was not easy to watch VODs and understand why people did stuff. It's not easy to, like, analyze, like, how to, like, what zone positioning should I take. It's not, like, easy to, like, do all that, but I did it, and I eventually learned at a decently high level. Not, like, the highest level ever, obviously. I don't claim to be the best, but it just takes time. Like, and then experiences, like, through scrims and stuff. And then, like, sometimes you just, like, I do say this too, I mean, like, you just sometimes have to have a really big brain. I mean, like, some people, they literally just don't use their brain enough. Like, they just, oh, let's whiteline it. Oh, let's go late every routine. Oh, let's stay edge that. It's like, sometimes you just gotta use your brain and understand why you're doing something. Like, understand why you're doing something, and then if that why isn't correct, you kind of fix your thinking almost. Like, it's almost have like a bait, you know what I mean? Like, you understand why you're doing your rotate, why you're positioned the way you do. If it works, great. You understand why it does. If it doesn't work, you fix your thinking. I mean, I feel like that's pretty common knowledge. Like, it should be. But so it's just like the victim mentality about, like, you know, why does an enemy do this? How do I avoid this? Like, that just needs to stop, man. It's just like personal accountability sometimes needs to be applied. Because those people who watch, like, let's say the It's Sharon videos, how do I get better? Do you think they, what percentage of them got better? Probably like 1%, because it's like the wrong question. It's the wrong question. People know in their head how to get better, they just don't want to do it. And they don't want to put in the work. They don't want to. They want the easy way out. They want to use as little brain power as possible, but sometimes you have to. I mean, sometimes learning new stuff's really gonna suck. Like, and I give this advice and nobody ever listens to it, like, at all. It's like they don't even try to listen to it. It's always about self, like, oh my gosh, I go top 5 in menu. I got top 5 in VOD. It's like, did you learn anything from that, like, at all? No. Do people VOD their tournament and fix the little mistakes? No. So how do people expect to get better at this game? Like, when they're, because, for example, let me go here. Peter bot. Yeah, let's see. Hmm. Jesus Christ, struggling. All right, let me show an example, right? Or Tim, it's a. I'm gonna have to call people out here. I'm gonna have to call people out because, like, the whole. It's not working, man. Okay, who is let's see. Zarbright. Because they seem pretty upset about how their tournament went, right? But when you're upset about something, you should be. You should actually, like, learn to fix stuff and, you know, be more motivated. So let's see, like, because their complaint is off spawn, off spawn, off spawn. Oh man, I played. And Virix is like, oh man, I played so bad. Like, whatever. I'll have black in their profile picture. And, oh my god, last chance was a disaster. Oh my god. Let's just see if they put an hour of like vodding and actually thinking about stuff. Do they actually learn something? Let's see if what I can learn from this. And all I'm gonna focus on is the end games and the off spawns, mid game, whatever. It's not the variable I'm gonna focus on unless it's like end game they have like fucking no mats. Hope my game doesn't crash. So we got max materials right here, which is good. Eh. They should be pushing dead side right now. Based on like where they're positioned, they should be doing that. There's no one in this game, and looks like there's a fake Yams in their game, but in the lower stack lobbies, dead sides actually sometimes works out a little better. And just keep going. I would keep going if I were them. But I guess I could just sit in here. This is fun. I guess so. Yeah, just keep going. Like, why not? Zone pulls north. You can build up onto a decent position. There's no Onis in the game, so you're not. So this game is all about how do I win the game and how do I avoid fights at the same time. I would sit on this hill if I'm them. Prime position you want to be in. You can hold your back. No one's really going to push from north. You got a duo there, they don't know that, but just take one of these hills right here. Okay. Now, what's the key in this situation, right? So understanding your dead side, just go instantly, if possible. I'm not sure if they all have bat or not. I think I'll figure that out pretty fast, right? So you want to go quick, whether splash, whatever. And in a key game, what's the biggest key? You really don't want to be low ground. You really don't want to be low ground at all. So you want to elevate on the hill as soon as possible north side and kind of like force build up there. Top is big. Okay, they're gonna take this. This is fun. Whatever they do, they cannot base on the low ground. There's no real reason to stagger. Team right there, they're on height. So honestly, right, in this situation, you want to claim space, so you can build a little bit here if you want, right? But what I would do here is get to this tree. I wouldn't really break it, to be honest, because it kind of helps. And then you get up layers, and then you just hold your back. This team shouldn't really give up their position. That'd be pretty shit if they did. So, just get to this tree, you make space, you build up 2 levels, and you hold your back. That's all you really do. Right? Last thing you want to do is go up this hill and then just lose all your mats. They have nothing else to do but spray you. In these type of lobbies, actually, lobby focus is more prevalent. and you don't want to be based up low ground like right here. You're just gonna get fought. So let's see the awareness of like you know the type of lobby. You really don't want to be low ground. You don't want to be in that type of fight. You want to have the ability to hold kids and claim your own space. That's what you're after here. Don't need to build this much. Need to go up. This is okay now. Now they just have to hold their back. That's all they gotta do. Make sure no one gets close. That's Asian Jeff right there. Hold your back. Yeah, keep looking at them. This is good. If they come back, if they start like coming back the other way, they gotta spray them. Okay, so pulls northeast. I don't know why they would really go right now. I'm a little confused. What could he have saw? So he looks at the cone. Height's right there. Height's there. Okay, all you could really do in this situation, right? And maybe going early is the play. You gotta like jump, stagger, maybe refarm this rock, hold your back for a second, and then sprint again around this. That's like really all you can do. So hopefully they don't get beamed from height and then they stagger and then they die. So there's two heights. They're in between a valley. Just gotta understand this. Hesitating. Good. I'm surprised they made it without getting beamed. So we need to close it back. But, again, realizing what is the worst layer to be on in an endgame like this is low ground. It's the worst layer to be on by like far. They have to get up. So I hope they really do get up so they can actually not get freed or not get shot from above. Like just sitting here. So pulls back. Okay, and what's the... Since it's a key game, okay? Right, the most prevalent thing that can kill you are prees. Like, some of these kids are just gonna go for prees. So, pulls back south. I think in every key game, people need to be aware of this. Prees will kill you if you don't have positioning. So, what's something you could do to avoid this? So, obviously, creating more distance could help. So, if they keep their distance from the teams, like let's say the team above them, which they don't know it's Asian Jeff. Like if they keep their distance from them, a pre can't really happen. So they need to be full watching their right side. Keep your distance. Take a side of low ground or mid ground. Do that. There's no reason why you should be in the middle right here. So they have an old tarp back here, but they gotta maintain distance. I mean that game. I mean they took a gamble on low ground. I think obviously they're just hoping a good team wasn't next to them, but playing low ground in a lobby like that is just not very. It's kind of bad. Like you just don't have like a lot of you can't really you don't have like you can't really be the aggressor. You can't really scout as well. It's a lot easier to pre. Yeah, so that's something people need to know is when you're in a key lobby, positioning's more important sometimes. Like especially like dead side, it can be more important. Make sure you play elevated. Do not play low ground like ever in those lobbies. You're gonna get keyed by someone good. So that's important to know right there. So that game that was kind of like that might have been unavoidable for them. That might have been. Let's go check grands right now. Needs the 3 kills in the last game. Let's see what happens here. It seems like they're playing placement. Now I'll check the out spawns. Behind the right game. Let's go back to the... Okay, so... Right here, let's just see what type of like endgame lobby they're in. Bit of a stacker here. So this meta, right? It rewards, in my opinion, sending it. So what I mean sending it is you greed almost for positioning if it's available. So they're edge zone right now. Farming. This is fun. Just gotta get in. I'm not sure if they're in. They might be slightly in. Max mats most likely. So I just want to see how confident this team is, right? So thinking about, okay, let's see this information here. Because at any time you could really scout and understand the lobby, okay? Heights on Lone Wolf for right now. Then, like, where's height? And then this meta, where's the opposite? So, zone is gonna go into here, right? So, almost, in my opinion, even though this is the dominant position right here, or Privy is, why not just hold the teams behind me? So I'll hold the teams behind me for Surge for a second, and run to that and just build up. You don't need to, like, play height from there right now, but build like a box. I'm not sure if he's aware that's in zone though. Zarv should be scouting in zone. I wouldn't sit here at all. This is a pretty bad spot to be. You're not really setting yourself up for success if you're sitting here like that. He elevates himself, that's good. I don't know why Vyrix is scouting and Zarb's edge yelling. No, because basically, if they go to those old builds to full south, they have it. If it pulls west, they might have it. I mean, they'll probably have to go up to island. The only way they don't have it is if it pulls north and east. So I think you just get in. You get in, you go up a few boxes, you get ready to send it. Come on, get in, guys. Get in, get in, get in. You're above. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, but too many teams have this problem, right? So I want to see where zone pulls. Because the problem with some teams, obviously it's a lot easier to say in here, like maybe if I'm in the call I'd mention this, like, let's look for height, we have really good mats, fuck it. Some people, they just don't think in the future, right? I mean, they're just thinking in the now, which sometimes you have to. Thinking too much in the future could cause you to make mistakes. But imagine if it's like, okay, you go here, you build up one, blah, 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 maybe you get sprayed a little bit. Imagine if it just pulls over here. You just have it. It's like, and you have mats to hold it. It's perfect. You're going to win the game, most likely. I just think there's no reason to be here. I mean, they still might have a chance to send it if the teams are bad over there. So I'm definitely, if I'm them, I'm not content in this positioning. Jesus, if it pulls west, they can probably still get it. This guy ready to go front.
I would have gone more west, so I'm just ready. Yeah. I really wish they went, man. Hopefully they're just ready to go. Okay, nothing they could do right now. But if they did what I said and just went to those little builds, they could just wrap full left side and they have a pretty few rotate in. So let's see how expensive this rotate is, because I just don't think there's any reason to be here. It's not even like, okay, you just leave this box, you refarm your wood. Obese piece would not have been there. You can also just build out of wood. It doesn't really matter. Your dead side's like whatever. But they still might wrap left. They need to go. So they do. They get sprayed a little bit. It's fine. Swing your front. Stay on the hill. Don't drop. So obviously just thinking about how the, I'd probably just stagger here, wait for other kids to rotate in, and then jump at the last minute and kind of like build on top of them. So if it pulls back up, I'm on an elevated layer, and at the same time, I'm not too high. So I'm staggering right now. I'm not dropping them too low, unless it's like they really want low, which could be the case. Stagger, stagger, stagger. There's no reason to go down. There's like zero reason to. It's actually a good idea. This is actually a good idea. I kind of have this a little bit. This is actually not bad. You waste a little bit of mats, but this is not a horrible idea. The end zone, they are. And they still have whole builds above them. That's actually a good idea. And then if it goes north, they just jump into your front. I mean, it's not that complicated. So I get ready to go front. Let's pause it here. So it pulls northeast, right? So really what you have to do in this situation is, okay, I'm behind all these, all these people. Like all these dots or whatever. Like, Zyro, maybe I gotta let him go. Or I find a clean rotate. I might have to ramp above them and watch high ground. But I would give this like 10 seconds, see what if anybody goes. Um, but I think in this situation, sometimes you just gotta send it in this situation and just get ahead a little bit. So I'm on the side of sending it and getting ahead. I'm not sure what Zarb's looking at. I'm gonna go to drone. Just want to see what exactly he's looking at. He's looking out here. So he sees team there, team there, team there. Oh, this is a very easy call. All you do is you just edit out kind of your left like this, so your right's blocked, you build a wall right here, and then you drop, you land on that brick, you can build a little bit, you can wait for zone to open up a little bit, then you send it front, you could elevate a little bit, probably not, I wouldn't run low ground there, but that's actually It's actually pretty easy, actually. If I don't know if he sees that. Maybe he should add the front wall. Let's see what he does here. He could do that kind of late too. I mean, it doesn't. I don't think it really changes much. Like he would probably have to send it a little more if he. Don't hit with the baseball bat. You just don't do that. What was that, man? What was that? That was a terrible decision. Why would you ramp up like that? I mean, alright, let's see what they did. They edited out the right side. I didn't see that there. That's why they died. Because height was right there. Oh no, that's a terrible edit, man. It's a bad edit. Because now height has a... Why not just jump off that as well? Like, height's right behind you. No, 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 no. Oh, he shouldn't be even building this much either. He's not even in front. He should have staggered. It's a waste of mats. Could let zone open up, right? Let zone open up, you stagger, you try to get a kill. And like, let's just say he wastes like, 20 extra builds there. He might save those 20 extra builds and still be in zone, maybe get an extra kill. Wow, that's good. But you definitely just stagger here, you don't lose mats. So just remembering height's on the right side so you can, stay left side, you need to watch your right. It's elevator right now, which I like. Good, now you just tarp a little bit if you need to. You kinda need to kill. North. So looks like they're back zone. No, not really back zone. So you guys are on left. Easy. I'm not sure about that either, but the main cause of death that game was really... This is the biggest thing as well. If it rotates not safe, right? I know it contradicts my other point, but when you're rotating, when you're about to rotate, if it's not safe, you could build ahead another box or two. And give yourself like a couple extra seconds for something to open up. Or if you're edge zone, you want to make yourself more room so you're ready to go, right? In this situation, back. That's a good layer up. Okay, and this is a mistake too. When there's a team front low, right? And let's look at height right now. And you know you can't really layer up because they're not mirroring height. If they're mirroring height, there's no question. You just layer up, right? They're definitely not mirroring them. I mean, they kind of are. But this point, zone's not opening up. So really, at this point, right? I would stagger here. I would definitely stagger instead of forcing front when there's a team on low. Stagger, maybe try to get a kill, and then you could do this play when they're like once this is old almost for them, or once when they're distracted on something else. But they heard him cut. They heard fire coming. But again, so if I'm complaining how, why, oh, it's always me. It's like people just gotta look at the replays, I think. Guys, I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna do like one last attempt to play this tournament. I'm just gonna get off.